me. It's my card. Don't put on a show. Don't come out like, Mr. Hart, didn't go through. I tried it 3 times. I even wiped it on my pants.
This is the most relatable of all his shows that we watched.
Yes, and I wanted to say that
Finally.
It's incredible how he is making me feel to relate to him.
When he's millionaire. Hello guys,
Hi everyone.
I am Valdemar.
And I'm Veronica.
And it's Kevin Hart today. Finally.
Yes, I feel like with me and Kevin Hart, it's maybe not love, but it's liking.
It's a growing relation, I would say.
It's a growing relation because every time we watch him, I like him more.
Yeah.
His ostrich impression really sold me on the guy, like really a lot. And every time that we watch him, you guys seem to really enjoy it. So we're going to stick with it, with him. And I feel like we just like him more every time. I really feel like this was this one gun video joke that you guys didn't even get to see because it was blocked by Netflix.
It was the first one, right?
Yeah, the first one that we watched that was really strange.
It was about that he walks around the house and he practices the scenarios.
Yeah, he puts guns in different places. And I don't know, maybe we had a bad day that day. I have no idea because this guy is wildly popular.
It was very weird. It was not a typical stand-up comedy.
I would really not recommend to watch it as the first Kevin Hart video. I don't know who I'm speaking to right now because you are not about to watch your favorite first Kevin Hart video. But if you have friends, tell them, don't watch that video as the first one. But today we're watching Kevin Hart Stay in Your Own Financial Lane.
And this is Iskra.
This is Iskra. She hates being held.
Iskra does not like to be held. But she's very, how do you say
She's a bit independent, but she's really, really, really cuddly. She's just cuddly at her own terms.
Yeah,
she just cuddled up to Valdemar's leg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she does not want to be held.
Yeah.
She's very cute. We have cats, by the way.
Yeah,
The
you
second
might
one
not
is
know because
somewhere
we
there.
introduced them on the historical video. So if you're here only on this for the stand-up, then you have a little bit of cat content for you as well. They will probably pop out in and out of our videos. But to stay with Kevin Hart, I said I found this video by the title. I saw it on other reaction channels as well. And I feel like it's going to be really funny. I have high expectations for this one because...
Stay in your own financial lane.
Yeah, that sounds like a funny concept, right? I don't know. I'm ready to be offended and brought down to earth.
I remember this quote from Andrew Schultz about girls who are saying that they would not fuck millionaires.
Uh-huh.
And he's saying something like, girl, you are fucking thousanders.
Yeah.
You never saw a millionaire in your life.
Yeah. I saw millionaires in my life. I had an internship at a law firm once. So that's as close as I got to rich people.
How was it?
They were not very nice people. But I wasn't there for long, so maybe you have to warm up to the millionaires. I have no idea.
Maybe you have to be one of your own, one yourself.
Maybe.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I stay in my financial lane. Now let me explain what I mean when I say
He's
this.
younger,
okay?
I think.
Here's what I mean when I say
He
financial.
has a lot of energy.
Here's what happens. You start to make money. When you make money, you meet other people to make money. When you meet other people to make money, you want to hang out with these people. But naturally, you want to spend money the way they spend money, but then you realize that you don't make the same type of money that these fucking people make, okay?
Can't relate for now.
That's why you stay in your lane, all right? Certain people I don't hang out with. Athletes, I don't hang out with athletes. I used to. I stopped. Let me tell you why I stopped. Athletes don't respect money. How do I know this? From experiences. This is not a joke. This is a true story. I'm in Vegas with an athlete friend of mine. Keep in mind, he's doing a lot better than me in life, okay? Naturally, I want to keep up with him. So before we go out, he said, Kev, don't worry about nothing. I got you. Everything is on me. I said, hey, bitch, I'm a man. I'll pay for my fucking self, okay? So
How quickly does he change his mind?
He got a table, I got a table. He got bottles, I got bottles. He had bitches come to the table. I didn't have no bitches. I had my aunt. My aunt was with me. I'm not gonna call my aunt no bitch. I love her too much. But regardless, we having a good time, okay? Now, I'm not gonna lie, I got the bill. I didn't like it. You ever get a bill so high you try to put it in the light like it's gonna change? Hold up, wait a minute, hold on, okay. But I said, I can't bitch about the bill. Reason why I can't bitch about the bill, because he didn't bitch about the bill. So I said, you know what? I started talking to myself. I said, Kev, just pay the bill. Pay it. So that's what I did. I paid the bill. I go to my room. I go to sleep. Here's why I don't mess with athletes. Next morning, I wake up. My boy that I was with, he called me. He said, Kev, yo, last night was crazy, wasn't it? I said, man, I had a ball. He said, well, guess what? We're going to do the same shit again tonight. I said, I'm not going to do it. I can't do it 2 nights in a row. Because the way that my bank account is set up. You ever...
But I can expect that it's a real story because the money that athletes earn is really a crazy money, and the situation that they have is really uncommon for other celebrities because they have a straight up contract very often on millions and millions of dollars.
Yeah,
or
whereas
euros.
he has to sell out the tickets, he has to get a good
It's
audience.
a lot of work, you know.
Yeah.
He has to prepare his material. He has to travel, you know, here and here.
Yeah.
And he has to deliver. And with athletes, in times there is some trouble, you know, you have an injury or something, you are insured for that, you know. If you will not sell your tickets or if you will not be able to perform, you will have problems and you have people that you need to pay.
Yeah.
As an athlete, you don't need to basically hire anyone. You have clubs for that, you know. You're a member of a club, like Lakers with basketball or like Real Madrid with football, and they care of everything. You just wake up, you go to a training for 3
It's hard
hours.
work, but at least you have the guaranteed money.
So it's really a crazy money every year. And yeah, I think being an athlete, there is really not that many professions that can top it.
Yeah, with the money.
With the money and just the lifestyle, you know, because you're in a good physical shape,
True.
because you have to be, and you don't really need to do that much. You don't need to, you know, worry ever about stuff. Because every need of yours is taken care by others, and you are just being paid.
Yeah, to the point, I think maybe you can even feel constricted because there's a lot of things you can't do because of your physical shape. But at the same time, everything is like you have the routine. You're not even in control of your own routine. You don't very often. You don't decide what time you wake up, what you do during the day, what you eat. You don't decide. But you know, you have it.
You have
like
a bunch
you say,
of doctors checking you up every day, massagers, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's go on.
Because the way that my bank account is set up. You ever start explaining your financial situation for no reason at all? I said I would, but the way my bank account is set up, the thing is I got a checking in the savings, but all the money is in my savings. So I got to switch it to my checking, but it's going to take 3 business days. I don't think it's going to go through. I don't think it's going to go through.
The privilege of having the savings account.
Man. They will. I'm telling you, I know this from experience, okay? Dwayne Wade, that's a good friend of mine. I love Dwayne to death. Here's the thing, I can't hang out with Dwayne no more. I'll tell you why. Dwayne tried to fuck my life up.
The Rock?
He did.
I think so.
Dwayne tried to make me buy a boat. I don't even have a fucking house. I said, hey man.
He doesn't?
I said, I don't think this is a good investment. He said, stop being a bitch, you got it, ball out. I said, no, I would, but here's the thing. The way my bank account is set up, the thing is, I got a check in the savings, but all the money is in my savings, so I got to switch it. It's going to take too long. The boat might not be there when I get back. You can't hang out with everybody. I'll be honest, another problem of mine, I got too many financial fears. I get scared fast. I'll tell you my biggest fear when it comes to finances. My biggest fear is my credit card getting declined in front of people. I'm going to tell you why. Here's the thing. It's not that I'm scared of my card getting declined. I just don't like it when you announce it. Like, bitch, tell me it's my card. Don't put on a show. Don't come out like, Mr. Hart, didn't go through. I tried it 3 times. I even wiped it on my pants. Bitch, give me the card. Don't say all that. They don't need to know what you tried to do to make it happen. Give me the goddamn card. I'll punch you in the fucking throat, lady. I'm not gonna do this. That's too much.
This is the most relatable of all his shows that we watched.
Yes, and I wanted to say that
Finally.
It's incredible how he is making me feel to relate to him.
When he's a millionaire.
When he's a millionaire. I don't know how much money he has at that point of recording this, but I was just thinking about this, like when you know, some people, it was very much my experience at the university, how different people treat the phrase, I have no money left. And whereas when I had no money left, that meant I had around 10 euro in my account and I had some food in the fridge and that was until the end of the month. But my friend would go, oh, sorry, I can't do this. I have no money left. And by that, she meant all of her money is in her savings and her 20,000 is in her savings and she's not supposed to touch that. And she only has 1,000 left until the end of the month. So she cannot go to the
I
party.
remember my times when I was doing my studies, my college. And when I said I have no money, it meant literally no money.
Yeah.
Like I am not able to buy food for myself today. Yeah. All my money has ended, and there is 4 days until I will get my salary or my, money from university. And for 4 days, I will just eat what I have in the fridge, and I'm not able to buy anything.
Yeah,
that's how it was.
Too much. I remember one time I got scared because I thought my card wasn't gonna go through, so I cut the waitress off before she even said anything.
Mr. Hart, come here. Let me talk to you. No, come on this side. Let me tell you something. Listen, the way my bank account is set up, I got a checking and a savings, but all the money is in my savings, so I don't think it's gonna go through. Just give me a second.
You can't hang with everybody, man. Like right now, we star-studded tonight. Celebrities all over the place. I don't fuck with y'all no more. I used to. I stopped. I don't hang with celebrities no more. I'm gonna be honest with you. Celebrities mess up your life too. Celebrities give you reality checks. How do I know this? From experience, people. Mekhi Phifer, another good friend of mine. Love Mekhi to death, okay? This is when I knew I wasn't making real money. Mekhi calls me. He says, yo, Kev, hey, my son's birthday party is Saturday.
Kalkin?
Your daughter the same age.
I don't know the guy.
I want
Well,
you to come to the
looking at
party.
me like I know
I said,
people.
okay, well, where's the party at?
No, but did you see Macaulay Culkin?
That's what I heard.
Macaulay Culkin is Kevin from Home Alone.
Ah, okay. But he was crazy partying later, right?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it could be him.
Real money. Mekhi calls me. He says, yo, Kev, hey, my son's birthday party is Saturday. Your daughter the same age. I want you to come to the party. I said, okay, well, where's the party at? He said, Disneyland. I said, done deal. I'm near. I get to Disneyland. Him and his son are out front. They holding hands. I don't see nobody else at the park.
Whoops. Like no people.
I said, hey,
They had the park
I
themselves.
thought you said that it was, it was a birthday party. I don't see nobody else at the park. What's going on? He said, no, dude. He said, here's the thing. It's just us. I bought the park out for like 8 hours. We got it to ourselves.
Is it thinking that's true?
Yeah?
I said, wait a minute. Okay, what the fuck you mean you bought the park out for 8 hours? He said, it's just us. We can do what we want. I said, okay, real quick before I go in, did you pay for this already or are you looking for help? Because I'm not in a position where I can help you because the way that my bank account is set up, the thing is, I got
This joke is working for
all my
me.
money is in the savings. I don't think my card is gonna go through unless you got jeans on because you gotta wipe it off.
Sometimes
Very
he
good.
does this, that he repeats a joke, but it worked brilliantly here. And actually, I have a funny story to share that I think I haven't told you, and I can't believe I haven't told you this.
Okay.
I think
I'm
I forgot.
listening.
Yeah. So this is going to be a TMI private sharing, but I was at the psychiatrist's office the other day. And I had to pay for the visit at the end. And the visit was around €100 to sum it up. And I did not have, I think it was like, it was like €50. And I didn't have that much in my account. I had it spread over 3 different accounts because it was nearing the end of the salary. There were different things. Money had been put into savings. We're not dying of starvation, but that was the situation at the moment. And I had to explain to the guy that I had to pay, like, one I had to pay my phone, one a bit I had to pay in cash, a bit I had to pay from another account. And I was so embarrassed, and the guy was just looking at me like, oh, no, it's not a problem. And then we were discussing, my mental health. And I keep handing him like the final €10 that I had in cash. And he says, yeah, I understand this must be contributing to all the stress as well. I didn't tell you that, did I?
No.
And then I had to explain to him.
Didn't he say, no, you can leave that. It's going to be 40 today.
No, but that's why I feel so much like Karen, because I didn't say to him, this is the way my account is checked, but I started telling him, no, like we invested in this thing a couple of days ago, and like it was really good time, so I put a lot of money there, and then like I have some money in my Revolut account, I have some money in the other account, it's just...
Yeah, but that's what he said. There are those times in life when you have to explain how your bank account works,
Yeah.
or something like that. Why you need to pay with 3 different cards, and it's never a pleasant story.
No, it's never a pleasant story, and I feel like it's never entirely true, and everyone knows it's not entirely true.
But this is also one of my worries, and that's why I always have a cash on me. Like in a case of emergency, when there is something with my card for some reason, I don't have to go like, oh, I will pay 50 cents with that. And then I can pay with, no.
Yeah.
Here's the cash. Bye-bye.
Yeah, exactly.
I like this very much. Like, really, first time his comedy was relatable. Not just funny because he is funny or he makes an impression of an ostrich. But it was something that, most of us can share.
Yeah, and he made himself seem like a really cool guy as well. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like down to earth and fun, having fun with these people. Like they like him, they want to have fun with him, but at the same time,
He's not on the same level.
He's not the similar. Yeah. And I think it's incredible that he can make us feel, again, I'll repeat it, that we relate when I could not afford one night out with those guys.
But there are different kinds of celebrities, I would say, because there are those that were always rich. They are from rich families or they had money since they were children.
Yeah.
And, it's a different experience being them. And it's a different experience being a guy who really had to struggle, in his early days.
Yeah.
And he achieved a large success. And now he has, fuck you money. But it was not the case always.
Yeah.
Like Ricky Gervais, for example, he was from a very poor family, if I heard correctly.
I think he said that in one of the stand-ups that we watched, yeah.
And now, he being the creator of The Office, he does not have to care about anything. And there is, like Dave Chappelle also,
I think that will always
with
affect the
Kevin
way
Hart,
that you treat money.
Yeah, of
Sometimes
course.
positively, sometimes negatively, I guess, but
Yeah,
it will change the experience that you have with money. But you also have to be a very good have very good PR team, I think, and also be a very good person to lead it in a nice way, because we have a lot of the celebrities that try to sell it a bit too hard. I don't know, like Jennifer Lawrence comes to mind. Like it was cute when she was trying to show that she's the poor girl, she's not a celebrity, but it was cool for the first 5 years, and now everyone is like,
I don't even know what you're talking about.
you don't know.
No.
I'll show you some clips later.
But yeah, it's different when you achieved fortune as a kid, and that's why many of those child stars, often have some problems, because imagine you are a star of Harry Potter.
Yeah.
And suddenly you have those checks every year for millions and millions of dollars, and you are 17. Like, yeah, I would do some stupid things too.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And also there is another thing, if you are from the rich family, from generation to generation, because you are taught from your early childhood how to treat money, how to be responsible with them. And sometimes, you can be very rich and not show it that much because you just know how to handle money.
Yeah. Yeah, that can happen. Depends very much on your parents.
But how there are those stories, about the people who won on lottery, like $70 million, and then they spent all of it, and then they went back to the same work they had before.
Yes.
And you are hearing those stories like, what?
Yes, and it's not one story, it's a lot of them.
Yeah, but it really happens.
Basically ruined people's lives, and they go back to the same jobs with worse health and worse experience and debt, sometimes even. Yeah. Okay, thank you very much, guys, for watching with us. Recommend more Kevin Hart, because we are really on the train now, right? Yeah.
It was a nice change of climate after watching this Flanagan. Fuckagan.
Stop turning people away from our channel.
Bye.
Bye.